Crowd getting very excited for the Melon shirt here. Similar to the community predictions, the 70-30, I just want to point out that Airsurfer has won 1 out of 3 matches versus Mugi so far this year. So those predictions pretty spot on with how this match could go.
Oh, decent log to start off the match. Airsurfer only getting the chip damage from the log, but you still love to see it forces out the delayed response from Mugi. So Airsurfer on the top, running the Mighty Miner, Ice Spirit Goblins, probably going to be another Hog Earthquake deck right there. Mugi, it could be a mirror. Just have to wait on the next couple of cards, but Hog EQ to start it out today. Love to see the mirror match to start it off.
I love this mirror match, and I love this deck. This Mighty Miner allows for 3-card cycle, allowing for multiple Firecrackers on the board and many Hog Riders. Really good play by Airsurfer here, though. Getting that early King Tower activation, that will give him a small advantage.
Right here, 1 minute into the day, Hog coming down from Airsurfer. Goblins in response going to need something else, and the log to help out the Goblins. No shots whatsoever. Both players just kind of resetting right now.
Other thing to think about is that Firecracker Evo cycle. I believe that Mugi is going to be having his Firecracker in cycle a little bit quicker, maybe able to have that evolution a little faster as well. A lot of the time, that evolution Firecracker forces out Earthquake plus Log in order to take it out.
And right here, you do have to look at the one slight difference in the mirror matchup. One player, Mugi, going to be running the Tesla. Airsurfer on the other side using the Bomb Tower. So during this match, Airsurfer is always going to struggle against these Hogs. He might want to place it offset to the opposite end, try and get those troop pushes that we've seen on Twitter. On the other side, Mugi is going to have an easy time defending with the Teslas outside of the Earthquake range.
And it really seems like Mugi has a very Airsurfer has a very solid control this match. He's getting those Earthquakes on the tower that he needs to attack, but Mugi taking this opportunity to attack the opposite lane, maybe that's something that he's confident in.
And right there, slight misclick, and he's going to be able to go in with the log. Goblins are still going to come down in time, and so not give up any damage, but right now, Airsurfer up by about 350 HP. Mugi going in with the Hog behind the King Tower.
Here comes a Hog Rider from Airsurfer as well. Evo Firecracker is in cycle for both players. We see Earthquake plus Log go down to take that out. Will his Hog Rider connect on the left-hand side? No, Ice Spirit's gonna stop. All around though, Mugi getting the damage lead for the first time this match.
And right there, that is a massive push going down the field. Tesla snipes the Firecracker. That was a beautifully placed Tesla from Mugi. That could have been absolutely dangerous if he messed up that interaction.
Mighty Miner in the back from Mugi once again. Airsurfer is pretty close to getting his Hog Rider back in cycle with a 3-card cycle. He might go for it very soon. Hog Rider from both players once again. Let's see how Mugi defends.
And right here, Tesla low. Wow. No Earthquake so far from Airsurfer. Airsurfer just going to respond with the Bomb Tower. But a little bit of Earthquake damage coming in again. Mugi kind of flipping the matchup, takes the lead now.
Yeah, he's playing this to a T. Firecracker on the right, not going to get that very important shot. We have 38 seconds until Triple Elixir. How does this match really change once we hit that Triple Elixir time, Josh?
Well, I think we do have to take a look at just how Mugi is playing this matchup. Going in early with the Hogs behind the King Tower, it's very clear to see that Mugi knows exactly how to play this mirror matchup. It is obviously something he has practiced heavily throughout these World Finals.
Hog Rider inbound. Evo Firecracker is supporting Log, is going to hit the Firecracker pre-log on Ice Spirit to try and keep the Firecracker alive, but he does miss. Evo Firecracker connects on tower, and so does those Goblins.
And right now, Airsurfer looks to be going to the opposite lane. Should switch it up, go same lane. Instead, goes in with the Firecracker, and we see him go Firecracker on the right side, so that way his opponent, Mugi, doesn't get any Log Earthquake value.
Here's the Evo Firecracker at the bridge. Will it get a shot on tower? Hog Rider inbound, Bomb Tower to defend. Log coming through, hits the Firecracker. Evo Firecracker is chipping that tower down, and this is massive damage for Mugi.
Right here, Airsurfer finally realizing that he has to go to the left lane. Firecracker going to get sniped by the Tesla. This could be a little bit of damage. Right now, the Hawks should make it to the tower if nothing else comes down right there.
Another Tesla in cycle. Earthquake does not hit. Log does hit the Goblins, though. It's such a close game. Will this Firecracker connect on tower? No, it will not, but Mugi's Earthquake will.
Airsurfer begging to try and get chip damage from the Firecracker. Earthquake coming down, and right now Mugi just needs to defend out, and he's gonna win the game.
There goes the Earthquake. Mugi taking game 1 versus Airsurfer in our first match of day 3.
What a battle between these two players. Airsurfer. A lot of the crowd begging for the mortar. We're gonna see if that happens. But a lot of these pro players do not like giving in to that peer pressure, which is very honorable right there. Phoenix coming down from Airsurfer. We saw the quick cycle in game number 1. I would expect to see heavier with the Tombstone as well. Maybe coming in with the E-Giant Archers. Archers have been a very popular evolution so far this weekend.
And we see the Miner first play from Mugi, but like I talked about, I think Miner Poison really getting pushed out of the meta. After seeing the arrows, I'm 100% certain that Mugi is using Monk, Miner, Balloon here in this game too.
Yeah, Monk, Balloon coming straight into the meta, and Airsurfer is using the Bowler E-Giant deck. NATO an option for him, so the NATO plus the Tombstone, he's gonna, I think he's not gonna have too much trouble unless Mugi can come out of nowhere with some of these balloon pushes.
Bowler able to lock on tower for 1 shot, giving Airsurfer a slight damage lead and an elixir advantage as well. Barbarian Barrel plus a balloon at the bridge. How does Airsurfer defend? He has a Tombstone, but he doesn't have Tornado. But like you said, he does have the Evil Archers.
And right there, no death damage, I believe, coming in from Mugi. We're gonna have to wait and see. And yes, no death damage whatsoever. Airsurfer with a very clean defense and a 3 elixir advantage as well. So Airsurfer, Phoenix, Tombstone, NATO, Archers. Definitely, wow. I mean, Mugi doesn't have a big spell as well. We could see Airsurfer defend for the rest of the match if he wanted to.
Here comes the Miner to the right, in the safe spot once again. Doesn't want to allow a King Tower activation. Airsurfer actually allowing this damage to go through. Maybe he's going to go for an Electro Giant with this Bowler once again. There it is.
Yeah, so we're gonna see if Airsurfer is going to be using the Lightning variation. He could try and snipe the Lightning plus the Archers. Will he get the correct placement? And he absolutely does. This E-Giant is going to be an absolute menace. The guards doing their absolute best, but it's not gonna matter. This left tower is gonna go down, 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 down to 2377. Airsurfer taking a very slight advantage, but in a beautiful spot right now.
And once again, after that very nice aggression, you have the playing field level, and Airsurfer's up elixir once again. That's the thing about Electro Giant. Not only is it going to push and do damage, but if played correctly, you can prevent any counter push as well.
Lightning coming down, going to take out the left side Archer. We're gonna have to see if the Bar Barrel into will work out, and it does. Monk in response, and it's going to be able to take out the Bowler, but just an interesting use of the ability right there. And the Bowler actually stays alive. That is massive for Airsurfer.
And now it's Airsurfer starting to have these Evil Archers. He does have arrows for it. 1 survives. And look at this bomb tower absolutely getting shredded. Will this E-Giant make it to the tower once again?
And right there, E-Giant going to get just a little bit of baby damage, getting the tower down to 2386. But we're seeing it constantly. Airsurfer getting 1 good push in, boom, immediate reset. It feels like Airsurfer is ahead in elixir by at least 6 or 7 throughout these last 2 minutes.
Monk ability once again deflecting the Bowler shot, tanking that Phoenix as best as possible. Snowball gonna slow everything down, but this bomb tower is dead to the Lightning. And that's the other thing about E-Giant, and it's why that these Lightning decks are countering so many of these Miner Poison decks. You can just apply pressure throughout the match, Lightning cycle, and it's enough to really kind of do enough to win the game.
Not able to get any chip damage right there. Mugi finally sensing an opportunity to go in, goes in with the Miner behind the Crown Tower, and
wait, this balloon.
Good push coming in, but I believe, and he's not gonna be able to do anything to it right there. A great adjustment for Mugi, just waiting for that opportunity to strike, and he does it beautifully. 1 minute left, triple elixir on its way, and Mugi up by 1,000 HP worth of damage.
Yeah, now this is a situation you don't want to be in. Miner goes to the back, it's getting chipped. Phoenix Tombstone once again to defend, but he needs damage. And it's so hard to break through at this point because you were relying on Lightning Cycle. Look at the balloon! Oh! It connects again!
It gets the shot! 2-0 sweep from Mugi right there!
Wow, and I can't help but think there was a couple mistakes from Airsurfer there. He had the Tornado in cycle.